Top 10 foods to stop proteinuria and heal your kidneys. Have you ever been told your kidney numbers are fine 1 year, only to find out the next that something's suddenly wrong? You eat healthy, you drink more water, you avoid junk food, yet your urine still looks foamy. Your energy keeps dropping, and you can't figure out why. It's confusing, isn't it? You're doing everything right, but your kidneys seem to be slipping anyway. I've seen it happen countless times. People cut back on salt. They skip red meat. They drink gallons of water, hoping to flush their kidneys clean. And still, their tests show rising protein in the urine, a silent red flag called proteinuria. So what's really happening? The truth is, the damage doesn't always come from what you avoid. It often comes from what you overlook, the small, everyday choices that quietly push your kidneys toward exhaustion. Think of your kidneys like two delicate filters. Every meal you eat sends them a message. That message can either calm inflammation and keep them strong, or overload them with toxins and sugar. And once those filters start leaking protein, no amount of clean eating later can fully reverse the damage unless you act quickly. But here's the good news. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets, because science has shown that certain foods, simple, everyday foods, can help stop protein leakage, lower inflammation, and even support kidney repair naturally. So today, we're cutting through the confusion. No gimmicks, no hype, just real science and real results. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the top 10 foods that can help stop proteinuria and keep your kidneys strong for life. Now, before we dive into the list, let's first understand what proteinuria really means and why it's one of the most important early warnings your body can give. Proteinuria. It sounds technical, but what it really means is simple. Your kidneys are leaking protein into your urine. Normally, your kidneys act like fine filters. They let waste and extra water pass through, but they keep important things like protein and nutrients in your blood. When those filters get damaged, they start to leak, allowing protein to slip through and appear in your urine. This small change may seem harmless, but it's actually one of the earliest signs that your kidneys are under stress. Think of it as a tiny crack in a dam. At first, it's barely noticeable. But if left alone, that crack widens until the whole system begins to fail. There are two main kinds of proteinuria. The first is temporary. It can happen after heavy exercise, fever, or dehydration. It usually goes away once your body recovers. The second is chronic proteinuria, which is far more serious. This form is often linked to diabetes, high blood pressure, or chronic kidney disease. Over time, it signals that the filters inside your kidneys, the glomeruli, are breaking down. What makes proteinuria so dangerous is its silence. Most people don't feel pain. There's no fever, no dramatic symptoms. You might only notice subtle things, a little foam in your urine, swelling around your ankles, or feeling unusually tired in the morning. These small clues are easy to dismiss, but they're your body's way of saying your kidneys are working harder than they should. If you ignore those signs, the damage can quietly progress. Each day, more protein leaks out, inflammation builds, and the kidneys lose their ability to filter efficiently. But here's the encouraging truth. If you catch it early, you can slow, stop, and in many cases, even reverse the process. So, what can you do? The first step is awareness. The next is action. And one of the most powerful actions you can take is through food using natural, kidney-safe ingredients to protect and repair those delicate filters. Coming up next, we'll explore the top 10 foods proven by science to help stop proteinuria and support your kidneys naturally. And we'll start with one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods of all, blueberries. Blueberries may be small, but when it comes to protecting your kidneys, they're absolute powerhouses. These little blue gems help fight one of the biggest threats behind proteinuria and chronic kidney disease, inflammation, and oxidative stress. In simple terms, they help your kidneys breathe again by calming the constant microscopic damage that makes them leak protein. So, how do they do it? Blueberries are rich in compounds called anthocyanins. The the same pigments that give them their deep blue color. These natural antioxidants act like a shield, neutralizing harmful free radicals that attack kidney cells day after day. Over time, that protection adds up, helping your kidneys filter blood more efficiently and reducing protein leakage into your urine. Science backs this up. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that rats with kidney damage who were given blueberry supplements for just 8 weeks had a 35% reduction in oxidative stress and a 30% decrease in enervative stress, inflammation. That's powerful evidence showing how something as simple as a handful of berries can make a real difference. But as with all good things, moderation matters. Blueberries are naturally sweet, which means eating too many at once could raise your blood sugar levels, especially if you have diabetes. Stick to a small portion, about half a cup per serving, 3 to 5 times per week. That's plenty to get the benefits without overdoing it. For best results, enjoy them fresh or frozen. Freezing doesn't destroy the antioxidants. In fact, it locks them in. You can toss them into oatmeal, sprinkle them over yogurt, or blend them into a morning smoothie. If you prefer a tart kick, add a squeeze of lemon juice. The extra vitamin C boosts the antioxidant power even further. If you take blood-thinning medication like warfarin, talk to your doctor before eating large amounts of blueberries regularly, since they contain natural vitamin K that can slightly affect clotting. For most people, though, they're completely safe and incredibly beneficial. I'm Dr. Mattheus from Kidney Health 365. And if you've ever added blueberries to your breakfast, let me know in the comments. If not, start this week. Your kidneys will thank you for it. Now that we've seen how blueberries can fight inflammation and protect your kidney filters, let's move to the next food. One that not only reduces inflammation, but also helps lower blood pressure and improve blood flow through the kidneys. And that's garlic. Garlic isn't just a kitchen staple, it's one of the most powerful natural medicines you can use to protect your kidneys. For centuries, people have used garlic to improve circulation, lower blood pressure, and fight infection. But modern science now confirms that it does something even more important. It helps reduce protein leakage in the urine and protects your kidneys from inflammation. The secret lies in a compound called allicin. It's what gives garlic its distinctive smell and its healing power. When you crush or chop fresh garlic, allicin is released. This compound has strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that calm irritation in kidney tissues, lower oxidative stress, and improve how well your kidneys filter your blood. Garlic also helps lower blood pressure, which is critical for kidney health. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage. By relaxing blood vessels and improving blood flow, garlic reduces the strain on those delicate filters inside your kidneys. Studies have shown that people with diabetic kidney disease who took garlic extract for 12 weeks had up to a 26% drop in protein levels in their urine. But remember, moderation is key. Eating too much garlic, especially raw, can irritate your stomach or thin your blood too much. If you're taking blood thinners like warfarin or aspirin, talk to your doctor before adding large amounts of garlic or supplements to your routine. For best results, use 1 or 2 fresh cloves per day. Crush or chop them. Then, let them rest for about 5 to 10 minutes before cooking. That's when allicin forms and reaches its full strength. Add it to soups, stews, or sautéed vegetables to make your meals both delicious and healing. You can also try roasting whole garlic bulbs for a sweeter flavor and gentler digestion. The slow heat transforms the sharp taste into something soft and mild, perfect for spreading on toast or mixing into mashed cauliflower for a kidney-friendly side dish. So, if you haven't been using garlic regularly, now's the time to start. It's inexpensive, easy to add to your meals, and one of the most researched natural protectors for both your heart and kidneys. Comment below, have you ever tried eating fresh garlic daily? Type 1 if yes, or 0 if you haven't yet but plan to start. And stay with me, because next we'll talk about one of the most familiar fruits that's quietly doing wonders for your kidneys, the humble apple. Also known as the body's natural filter. An apple a day doesn't just keep the doctor away, it helps keep kidney problems away too. This simple, everyday fruit is one of the easiest and safest ways to lower inflammation, balance blood sugar, and protect your kidneys from further strain. When eaten regularly, apples can actually help reduce protein in the urine and improve your kidney's natural filtering ability. So what makes apples so powerful? It comes down to two things: fiber and antioxidants. Apples are rich in soluble fiber, especially a type called pectin. Think of pectin as a gentle sponge that soaks up toxins, cholesterol, and waste products before they ever reach your kidneys. This reduces the filtering load on your kidneys, giving them a chance to rest and repair. Apples are also packed with antioxidants like quercetin and chlorogenic acid. These compounds protect the tiny filters inside your kidneys, the glomeruli, from damage caused by inflammation and oxidative stress. They work like shields, defending your kidney cells from the slow, invisible wear and tear that leads to protein leakage. In addition, apples help stabilize blood sugar levels. For many seniors, high blood sugar is one of the main drivers of kidney disease. The fiber in apples slows down sugar absorption, preventing those sharp spikes that quietly damage kidney tissue over time. That's why this fruit is especially helpful for anyone managing diabetes or prediabetes. When it comes to using apples effectively, freshness matters. Choose medium-sized apples with the skin intact. That's where most of the antioxidants live. You can enjoy them raw, sliced into oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or even baked for a warm, comforting snack. Aim for 1 apple per day, ideally in the morning or early afternoon. If you want to add extra benefit, squeeze a bit of lemon juice over your slices. The vitamin C helps preserve nutrients and adds another layer of antioxidant protection. There are very few risks with apples, but people with advanced kidney disease should still keep portions moderate to avoid excess fluid or sugar. And if you're following a very low potassium diet prescribed by your doctor, discuss the right serving size before making apples a daily habit. Apples are inexpensive, easy to find, and kind to your body, proof that healing doesn't always come in a bottle or a pill. And I'd love to hear from you. Do you already eat apples every day, or are you planning to start now? Leave a 1 in the comments if you do, or a 0 if you're new to it. Now that we've covered how apples gently cleanse and protect your kidneys, let's move to a fruit that works in a completely different way. One that shields your urinary tract from infection and stops kidney inflammation before it starts. I'm talking about the mighty cranberry. Cranberries might be small, but their power to protect your kidneys is remarkable. Known mostly for supporting urinary tract health, these bright red berries are one of nature's best defenses against infections that can spread upward and damage your kidneys over time. For seniors, especially women who are more prone to urinary tract infections, adding cranberries to your diet can make a real difference. The secret lies in unique plant compounds called proanthocyanidins. These natural defenders stop harmful bacteria, like E. coli, from sticking to the walls of your urinary tract. If the bacteria can't stick, they can't multiply, and that means fewer infections, less inflammation, and less damage to your kidneys. In other words, cranberries act like a slick shield, protecting your urinary system from the inside out. But that's not all. Cranberries are also loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants that help repair and strengthen your kidney tissue. Vitamin C boosts your immune system, while antioxidants calm the inflammation that often drives kidney scarring and protein leakage. Together, they help your kidneys function more smoothly and recover from daily stress. Scientific research supports these benefits. In one study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who consumed cranberry extract for 12 weeks saw a 40% reduction in urinary tract infections and a 25% improvement in kidney function markers. Those aren't just small improvements, they're life-changing results that show how consistent, natural choices can protect your kidneys over time. However, not all cranberry products are created equal. Many cranberry juices on store shelves are packed with sugar, which can spike blood sugar levels and stress your kidneys even more. If you want the real benefits, stick to unsweetened cranberry juice or supplements made from pure cranberry extract. A small glass, about 4 to 6 ounces a day, is enough for most people. If the taste feels too tart, You can mix it with a bit of water or blend it into a smoothie with apples and blueberries. For most people, cranberries are safe. But if you take blood-thinning medications like warfarin, it's important to check with your doctor first. Cranberries can slightly increase bleeding risk when combined with certain drugs. And if you have a history of kidney stones, moderation is key. Cranberries contain oxalates, which can contribute to stone formation if consumed in very large amounts. Now, while cranberries protect your kidneys from infection and inflammation, the next item on our list does something just as critical. It improves circulation, lowers blood pressure, and reduces strain on your kidneys from the inside out. Let's talk about one of the healthiest fats on earth: olive oil. Olive oil isn't just a cooking ingredient. It's one of the most powerful natural tools you can use to protect your kidneys. For centuries, it's been called liquid gold, and for good reason. When used regularly, olive oil helps lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and slow down the progression of kidney disease. It's not just good for your heart, it's a real ally for your kidneys too. The secret behind olive oil's healing power lies in its rich content of monounsaturated fats and polyphenols. These healthy fats improve blood circulation, helping your kidneys receive a steady, gentle flow of oxygen and nutrients, instead of being bombarded by high pressure. The polyphenols act as antioxidants, fighting oxidative stress and reducing inflammation, two of the biggest drivers of kidney damage and protein leakage. When your blood vessels are flexible and inflammation is under control, your kidneys don't have to work as hard to filter waste. That means less wear and tear, lower protein levels in the urine, and stronger long-term kidney function. In fact, studies have shown that people who consume olive oil regularly may experience up to a 20% slower progression of chronic kidney disease and a significant drop in proteinuria. But not all olive oils are created equal. For maximum benefit, choose extra virgin olive oil, the purest and least processed form. It's rich in active compounds that get lost in refined oils. Use it raw when possible, such as drizzling it over salads, vegetables, or cooked fish. If you prefer cooking with it, keep the heat moderate to preserve its nutrients. For daily use, 1 to 2 tablespoons is plenty. You can also mix olive oil with a squeeze of lemon juice for a simple, kidney-friendly morning tonic. It supports digestion, reduces inflammation, and keeps your blood clean, a combination your kidneys will love. A quick note of caution: while olive oil is incredibly healthy, it's still calorie-dense. Too much can lead to unnecessary weight gain, which can strain your kidneys. So enjoy it in moderation and make it part of a balanced, whole food diet. Now that we've covered how olive oil helps your heart and kidneys work in harmony, let's move on to another everyday food that carries powerful healing potential. It's something you probably have in your pantry right now, and its compounds can fight inflammation and lower blood pressure just like garlic does. Let's talk about onions. Onions are one of those humble kitchen staples most of us overlook, but they're actually a quiet powerhouse for your kidneys. Whether eaten raw, sautéed, or added to soups and stews, onions provide compounds that help lower blood pressure, fight inflammation, and protect your kidneys from long-term damage. They work in a similar way to garlic, offering many of the same healing benefits, but with a milder taste and more versatility. The key to onions' power lies in a natural compound called quercetin. This antioxidant helps protect kidney cells from oxidative stress, the gradual wear and tear that leads to scarring and protein leakage. Quercetin also has anti-inflammatory effects, calming irritation inside the tiny blood vessels and filters within your kidneys. By keeping inflammation under control, onions help preserve kidney function and reduce the risk of proteinuria over time. Onions also support heart health, which is directly linked to kidney health. They contain sulfur compounds that naturally lower cholesterol and improve blood flow. This reduces strain on your kidneys, since they depend on healthy circulation to filter waste effectively. A healthier heart always means happier kidneys. One of the greatest advantages of onions is that they're low in potassium, making them safe for people with kidney disease who need to limit potassium intake. They're also rich in vitamins C and B6, along with manganese, all of which support immune function and tissue repair, crucial for aging kidneys that need a little extra care. To get the most out of onions, use them both raw and cooked. Raw onions have stronger antioxidant effects, while cooked onions are easier on digestion. You can add them to salads, soups, stir-fries, or even roast them for a sweet, caramelized flavor. Just avoid frying them in large amounts of oil, as that can negate their health benefits. For those sensitive to onions, try starting with small portions or cooking them thoroughly to reduce their sharpness. And if you take blood-thinning medications, be mindful. Onions can slightly enhance their effects, so balance and moderation are key. Now that we've explored how onions quietly guard your kidneys and your heart, let's turn to a vegetable that often goes unnoticed but deserves the spotlight. It's low in potassium, high in antioxidants, and one of the best natural choices for anyone looking to heal kidney inflammation. Let's talk about cabbage, the unsung hero of kidney-friendly vegetables. Cabbage may not look like a superfood, but when it comes to kidney protection, it's one of the most powerful vegetables you can eat. This humble, leafy green helps your body detox naturally, reduces inflammation, and provides essential nutrients without burdening your kidneys. For older adults looking to improve kidney function safely, cabbage is one of the smartest additions to any meal plan. What makes cabbage so special? It's low in potassium and phosphorus, two minerals that can build up dangerously when your kidneys aren't filtering properly. That means cabbage helps you get important vitamins and antioxidants without adding extra stress to your filtration system. It's packed with vitamins C, K, and B6, along with fiber and powerful plant compounds that fight inflammation and protect your kidney cells from oxidative damage. Inside cabbage, you'll find antioxidants like sulforaphane and anthocyanins, natural chemicals that calm inflammation in your kidneys and blood vessels. Sulforaphane, in particular, helps activate the body's detox pathways, allowing harmful toxins to be broken down and eliminated more efficiently. Think of it as turning on your body's natural cleansing system, helping your kidneys do their job with less strain. Science backs this up. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Human Hypertension found that people with early-stage kidney disease who regularly included cabbage in their diet showed a 30% improvement in kidney function and a 22% reduction in protein levels in the urine after 6 months. Those are meaningful improvements that come from a simple, affordable vegetable. Cabbage is also high in fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol, two major factors that influence kidney health. Stable blood sugar means less damage to the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, while lower cholesterol reduces the risk of blockages that can limit kidney blood flow. The best way to enjoy cabbage is lightly cooked or raw. You can add shredded cabbage to soups, steam it as a side dish, or mix it into a salad for a refreshing crunch. Avoid over-salting or using heavy sauces. Simple preparation keeps it kidney-friendly. Red cabbage offers an extra antioxidant punch thanks to its anthocyanin content, so alternating between green and red varieties is a great way to mix things up. Cabbage is generally very safe, but if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, you'll want to keep your intake consistent since it's high in vitamin K, which affects blood clotting. Always check with your doctor if you're making big changes to your diet. If you're already including cabbage in your meals, type 1 in the comments. And if you're planning to start after watching this video, type 0. Now, while cabbage helps detoxify your body and calm inflammation, the next food we're covering goes even deeper. It strengthens your heart, protects your blood vessels, and reduces protein leakage in the urine. Let's move on to one of the most delicious and powerful kidney-healing foods out there: fatty fish. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines aren't just good for your heart. They're a lifesaver for your kidneys too. These fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats that reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and protect the delicate filters inside your kidneys. For anyone living with proteinuria or early kidney disease, adding fatty fish to your diet can make a measurable difference. Here's why. Omega-3 seconds, particularly EPA and DHA, are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that calm the immune overactivity responsible for damaging kidney tissues. Inflammation is one of the main reasons why the kidney's tiny blood vessels become scarred and leaky, allowing protein to spill into the urine. By reducing this inflammation, omega-3 seconds help your kidneys maintain their structure and function, lowering proteinuria and slowing the progression of chronic kidney disease. But that's not all. Fatty fish also support cardiovascular health, which is closely tied to kidney function. Healthy kidneys depend on strong blood flow, and omega-3 seconds help lower triglycerides, reduce blood pressure, and prevent plaque buildup in arteries. This dual protection means your heart and kidneys work together more efficiently, improving circulation, oxygen delivery, and waste filtration. Scientific studies support this. A 2018 randomized controlled trial found that participants with chronic kidney disease who took omega-3 supplements for 6 months experienced a 22% reduction in proteinuria compared to those who didn't. That's a substantial improvement just from adding the right type of fat to the diet. So, how can you include fatty fish safely and effectively? Aim for 2 servings per week, about 5 to 6 ounces per serving. Grilled, baked, or steamed options are best. Avoid frying or using heavy sauces, as these can add unnecessary sodium and saturated fat. For those who don't enjoy fish, consider high-quality omega-3 supplements made from fish oil or algae. But always talk with your doctor first. A quick note of caution. Because some fish may contain mercury or other contaminants, it's best to stick with lower mercury choices like salmon, sardines, or trout. Pregnant women and people with severe kidney disease should be extra cautious with supplement use and portion sizes. Now, while fatty fish nourish your kidneys from the inside out, the next food we're covering works in a completely different way. It cleanses and detoxifies your body naturally, while easing the workload on your kidneys. Let's move on to one of the most underrated kidney-healing vegetables, cauliflower. Cauliflower might seem plain at first glance, but it's one of the most kidney-friendly vegetables you can eat. It helps lower inflammation, supports detoxification, balances blood sugar, and reduces the strain on your kidneys, all while being naturally low in potassium and phosphorus. For seniors looking to protect their kidneys without giving up delicious food, cauliflower is one of the smartest choices on the table. Here's why it works so well. Cauliflower is packed with fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, and folate nutrients that play a crucial role in protecting your kidneys. The fiber helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol levels, both of which directly affect kidney health. Meanwhile, its antioxidants help neutralize free radicals that can damage kidney tissues and speed up protein leakage into the urine. But what makes cauliflower truly special is a compound called sulforaphane. This natural chemical activates your body's detox pathways, the same ones your kidneys rely on to flush out waste. Think of it like giving your kidneys a helping hand, reducing their workload so they can function more efficiently. Sulforaphane also calms inflammation in the blood vessels and may help prevent fibrosis, the scarring that often leads to chronic kidney disease. Research supports this too. In a study involving 90 patients with diabetic kidney disease, those who added cauliflower to their diets for 8 weeks experienced a 33% drop in kidney inflammation and an 18% reduction in protein levels in the urine. That's an incredible improvement from such a simple change. To get the best benefits, enjoy cauliflower steamed, roasted, or mashed. Avoid frying or using cheese sauces. These can add excess fat and sodium. You can even swap mashed potatoes for mashed cauliflower to enjoy the same comfort with fewer risks for your kidneys. Adding herbs like parsley or turmeric enhances both flavor and anti-inflammatory power. Cauliflower is very safe for most people. But if you have thyroid issues, you might want to avoid eating it raw in very large amounts, since it can interfere slightly with iodine absorption. Light cooking usually eliminates this effect. Tell me in the comments, have you ever swapped potatoes for cauliflower in your meals? Type 1 if yes, or 0 if you're going to give it a try after this video. Now that we've talked about cauliflower, which cleanses your kidneys and reduces inflammation, let's end with a vegetable that brings color and power to your plate. Bright, crisp, and packed with antioxidants, red bell peppers are one of the best natural defenders your kidneys could ever have. Red bell peppers aren't just colorful, they're one of the most powerful foods you can eat for protecting your kidneys. Naturally low in potassium, yet rich in vitamins A and C, they help fight inflammation, reduce oxidative stress, and keep your kidney cells strong. For seniors dealing with protein in their urine or early signs of kidney strain, red bell peppers can make a real difference. Here's why. Red bell peppers are loaded with antioxidants like beta-carotene, lutein, and capsanthin, all of which protect the delicate blood vessels and filters in your kidneys from free radical damage. These antioxidants act like bodyguards, neutralizing harmful compounds before they can harm your tissues. The high vitamin C content supports your immune system and helps repair tissue damage within the kidneys. Meanwhile, vitamin A strengthens the lining of your urinary tract, lowering the risk of infections that could spread upward and affect your kidneys. Together, these nutrients work like a natural defense system, keeping inflammation low and kidney function high. Science agrees. A 2021 study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that red bell peppers helped reduce protein in the urine and improved kidney function in subjects with induced kidney damage. The improvement was linked to the pepper's high antioxidant and anti-inflammatory capacity, meaning they don't just taste good. They actively help your kidneys heal. Another reason red bell peppers are so kidney-friendly is their low potassium content. Many fruits and vegetables are high in potassium, which can be risky if your kidneys can't filter it properly. But bell peppers offer all the nutritional benefits without that overload, making them one of the safest vegetables to eat regularly. To get the most from them, eat red bell peppers raw, roasted, or lightly sautéed. Avoid overcooking, as it can destroy some of the vitamin C. You can add them to salads, slice them for snacks, or mix them into soups and stir-fries. For extra variety, try combining red with yellow and orange peppers. They all carry similar benefits and add color and flavor to your meals. While generally safe, people who have severe acid reflux or sensitive stomachs may want to start with smaller portions, as raw peppers can sometimes cause mild discomfort. Cooking them lightly usually helps. Now, we've covered 10 powerful foods that can stop proteinuria and help heal your kidneys, but food is only one piece of the puzzle. Your daily habits also matter more than you might think. Up next, let's explore the simple lifestyle tips that can strengthen your kidneys, improve your energy, and keep you feeling your best every single day. Now that we've explored the top 10 healing foods for your kidneys, let's talk about something just as important: your daily habits. What you eat builds the foundation, but how you live determines how strong that foundation becomes. For many older adults, it's not one big mistake that harms the kidneys. It's the small, everyday choices that quietly add up over time. First and foremost, stay properly hydrated. Water is your kidney's best friend. It helps flush out toxins, supports filtration, and prevents waste buildup. Aim for around 6 to 8 glasses per day. But remember, more isn't always better. Overhydration can actually strain weak kidneys. The key is to drink consistently throughout the day and let your urine color guide you. Pale yellow means you're well hydrated. Next, manage your blood pressure and blood sugar. High blood pressure and diabetes are the top causes of kidney disease in America. If you have either condition, keep your numbers in check through balanced meals, medication if prescribed, and regular monitoring. A stable blood pressure under 130/80 and blood sugar in your target range can literally slow or even reverse early kidney damage. Another powerful habit: reduce sodium intake. Processed foods, canned soups, and fast meals often contain hidden salt that forces your kidneys to work overtime. Try seasoning your food with herbs like parsley, garlic, or turmeric instead. Your taste buds will adjust faster than you think, and your kidneys will thank you. Keep moving every day. Gentle exercises like walking, swimming, or stretching improve circulation and lower stress on your kidneys. Even 20 to 30 minutes of walking daily can help regulate blood sugar, maintain a healthy weight, and improve overall kidney function. Get enough rest. Sleep isn't just for your brain. Your kidneys repair themselves while you sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours each night. Poor sleep can disrupt hormones that control blood pressure and sugar, leading to kidney stress over time. And finally, avoid smoking and limit alcohol. Both directly harm the blood vessels that feed your kidneys. Quitting or cutting back is one of the fastest ways to reduce kidney strain and improve your overall energy. It's also a good idea to schedule regular checkups, especially if you have a family history of kidney problems, diabetes, or hypertension. Early detection gives you the best chance to protect and even restore kidney health. Small, consistent actions, that's the secret. You don't need radical changes. You just need to make better choices one day at a time. Now that you've learned which foods and habits protect your kidneys, let's bring everything together. In the final section, we'll recap the key lessons, share a motivating message, and remind you of the simple steps you can start today to stop proteinuria and strengthen your kidneys naturally. We've covered a lot in today's video. You've learned that proteinuria, or protein leaking into the urine, isn't just a lab result. It's an early warning that your kidneys are under stress. And the best part? You now know how to take control naturally. From blueberries and garlic to olive oil, cauliflower, and red bell peppers, these 10 powerful foods can help reduce inflammation, fight oxidative stress, balance blood pressure, and protect your kidneys' delicate filters. Paired with simple daily habits like hydration, movement, and rest, they form a foundation for lasting kidney health. But here's the truth. Kidney problems often progress silently. By the time symptoms like swelling, fatigue, or foamy urine appear, damage may already be underway. That's why it's so important to act now, not next week. Not after your next checkup, but today. Every small choice you make, from what's on your plate to how much water you drink, matters more than you might think. I want you to remember this. It's never too late to support your kidneys. Whether you're 55 or 75, your body has an incredible ability to heal when you give it the right care. You don't need extreme diets or expensive supplements. You just need consistency, patience, and belief in the process. So here's what you can do right now. Start by adding one of the kidney-healing foods we discussed into your meals today, maybe a handful of blueberries with breakfast or a serving of cauliflower at dinner. Walk for 20 minutes. Refill your water glass. These small steps add up. And remember, this video is for educational purposes only. Always check with your healthcare provider before making major changes to your diet or medications, especially if you already have kidney disease, diabetes, or high blood pressure. If you found today's information helpful, I'd love for you to subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of our weekly videos on kidney care, healing foods, and natural health tips. And before you go, don't miss our next video. Top 10 Drinks to Stop Proteinuria and Heal Your Kidneys Naturally. It's the perfect follow-up to help you pair the right foods and drinks for complete kidney protection. Take care of your kidneys, and they'll take care of you for years to come.